Why do you look like it's your first time doing this?
Are we live? Are we on right now?
Yeah, I think so. Hey everyone, welcome to another Monday night mukbang with James and Mark. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hang out with us. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very nasally today.
He's congested.
Yeah. So last week we were on because you were sick.
I was really sick last week, so sorry for missing the live last week. This week, I'm feeling much better. I was on a 5-day antibiotic treatment, and now I'm single and ready to mingle. But this guy here, he got sick.
Yeah.
How'd you get sick?
I think you coughed in my sleep.
On purpose?
Like in my face. I was
No.
like this. And you actually, he was very careful. He even slept in a different room the week that he was sick. But
my theory is that you were jealous that I was sick, so you're like, I could be sick too. So you probably I don't know,
lick the spoon after you ate something. And
yeah.
No, that's sick. You think I would do that?
Well, you are sick.
So excuse me if I'm coughing. I think that's one of the last things that is left with me is the cough.
Yeah,
it's
so
kind of an
you're
annoying
feeling a
cough.
little bit better, right? So James finally went to urgent care yesterday, and now he's on an antibiotic treatment. So
I'm like an old Asian man that refuses to go to the doctor. So Mark had to basically tell me
we're leaving now.
Well, he told me a number of times, and then I finally was like, okay, let's go. And then to add a little drama to the story, when we got in the car, he was like, see, you should have gone when I first told you. And I was like, how's that helping this entire situation? It's not. It's not productive. It's making me feel worse.
Okay, let's ask everyone. So I went to urgent care last week, and the doctor diagnosed me, and I was on a treatment plan. So the next day, James started to get the same exact symptoms. And what are the chances that he has the same exact symptoms when I've been sick already for a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, get ahead of the game. You now go to urgent care, and now we know what you have because you probably got it from me, and start early. You're like, no, I don't want to go to urgent care. And that was Tuesday, right?
Well,
so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you went on 5 days later.
Yeah. Well,
so you could have been good by now. So
I don't know.
How do you all feel about that?
The other thing is I feel like your version of urgent is much different than mine. Yours is I don't know, pricked on the finger and then I got to go urgent care.
I went to urgent care after being sick for 5 days.
Oh, it was 5 days. And
yeah,
then
Wednesday, Thursday,
so that was,
Friday, Palm Springs, and I went on Monday.
I was doing the same timeline as you.
But then for you, we knew ahead of time because it was the same exact symptoms.
Well, it's same exact symptoms, but they didn't even give me the same medicine as you.
Yeah, but it's still antibiotics.
Yeah. Anyways, we're barely hanging on.
Check on that. That's you. I have a fever. I need to check my temperature.
I got sun poisoning, but that's a separate story.
And he was 97.6.
I got sun poisoning. I WebMD that. That's a real thing. We'll tell you guys about that in a second. But let's Mark's gonna say hi to everyone real quick.
Right. Oh, Angelina, hi. Hi, Brandon. Trina, what's up? Mohammed. Moman Games. Moham. Now I'm coughing. What's up, Beavers? Margaret. Let's see. Nicole is on. John Z B is on. Trina. Did I say Trina? Aquila is on. Martha. Hi. Hola, muchacha. Let's see. Leticia McClare is on. Jennifer. Half a day. Stray Cat. It is warm today in Southern California, finally, so hence the tank top. We're still kind of on a Palm Springs high.
I'm not. I'm I don't want to go back there because of the sun poisoning.
I want to go back there because I was sick.
Oh, that's true. So we have to go do a redemption trip.
Yeah.
This is Mikey Anna, 30 plus and hungry.
Oh, hey!
If you guys have a chance, check out Mikey's channel. She's a coworker. She just started mukbangs. So if you guys can, go over and subscribe to her.
Let's see. Hi, Minnie. What's up, John? John. Hey, it's been a while, John.
Nice tan, Mark.
Thank you.
Really?
You have a nice tan too.
I think it could be the color. And
then there's Jamie, Annie, Celeste, and Makiana.
All right, let's get to the food, guys, because that's what you guys came for, right? We are having salmon bowls today because my butt did not want to do grocery shopping yesterday. So this is just a salmon bowl with sushi rice underneath.
We've had this before. This is one of our favorite places to get a salmon bowl. I don't know of other places do salmon bowl like that.
No.
And it's not that expensive. It's like $12.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that salmon pieces are. I love when you see that white lines.
Yeah.
It just makes it look good. Yeah.
So we got separate bowls because I don't want to cross-contaminate. What are you drinking today?
Because it is warm, and I feel like we're still in a vacation mode because we're both wearing our tank tops. Golden Road pineapple cart. But did you know that this has blood orange and strawberry? I didn't know that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got to tell me how it is.
We've had this before.
Oh. I just didn't know it had the blood orange and whatever else.
I just didn't know it was part of pineapple cart.
We actually have a lot of alcohol because we still threw a party
3rd of July.
3rd of July. And yeah, I don't even know how we survived that party. We're this close to canceling it because we both were like
you're
really
getting
bad.
sick, and I was still in the middle of being really sick.
Yeah.
But we rallied. We had a lot of
call
fun
it
stuff.
that. The next day we could have been hungover, but our body was like, no, you guys are sick.
So
instead.
we were sick instead. But no hungover.
Yeah, I guess that's good. A lot of people are asking about the earthquake. So we definitely felt both earthquakes.
We felt the first one. I didn't feel the second one. And then we both felt the third one.
Well, there was a second one?
Yeah, the 5.4 one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't feel that one.
That was early in the morning.
Okay, yeah. No, I was probably like...
Yeah, so the third one was the big one. That was the 7.1 earthquake. And no, James did not just get out of bed.
This is not fair. You cannot make fun of a sick person. I don't have enough energy to defend myself.
It's okay because I'm sick too.
No, you're not. You just went off this whole like rant about how you're healthy again. How you're like, you did something very obnoxious the other day, but I can't remember.
You think everything I do is obnoxious?
Well, because it is. But I was sitting on this couch when that earthquake happened, and we were both. Were you still sick? What day was that? Friday? Yeah. I thought I was just like, oh, but then I think as soon as Harry freaked out, he's over here, and then our pendant lights in the back right there started swaying. We were like, oh. But my instinct is never to leave the house, but I guess
you're not supposed to.
Yeah. But we didn't duck and cover either.
No.
We kind of just like...
We stood up.
I had that like feeling of like, is it going to get worse? That was the inner dialogue I had the entire time as we were standing there. And it kept like rolling.
Yeah. So we're really bad examples of what to do when an earthquake happens.
Yeah, don't do what we do. All right. I should have brought the lid because we don't eat all this radish stuff.
Oh, should I bring it?
Yeah, let's get one of the lids. No food poisoning here. No. Hi, Anne. Brian says, hi, guys. Long time. Happy belated Pride. You guys look darker. Actually, both Prides, we wore tank tops just so that we could get sun.
And then we went to Palm Springs last weekend. Not this previous weekend, but the weekend before. Right? Yeah.
It was last weekend.
Well,
not like this most immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we also made sure we went to the poolside and tan.
But yeah, the whole sun poisoning thing, just real quick, because I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. Apparently, you can have flu-like, cold-like symptoms by being in the sun. So I wasn't physically like red, but internally I just felt like my body was like burning. And then Mark took my temperature a few times, and it read normal, but I felt like I was like really sick.
Yeah.
So Where do we get this soy sauce dispenser? Jonesy's asking.
I want to say I got it at a Crane Market. I don't remember. It's cute, huh? How was Heidi during the 4th of July fireworks? He's more bothered by the illegal fireworks that happens, right?
Yeah. But even then, I think he's still
Relative to most
Relatively,
dogs,
yeah.
he's still okay, but I think the illegal ones, they go off at random times. So I think he's not
he's not
expecting
about
that, right?
Yeah.
So he'll like run around. Yeah. Let's see. Anne says Hawaii has a lot of earthquakes, and her grandma would save the wood from the kamaboo and put it in between the handles of a cabinet so that our cups and dishes wouldn't fall. So when you're feeling earthquake, like would you run to the cabinets and stick the wood in, or do you always have that wood in all the time?
Girl, you always have the wood in all the time.
That one? No, you need a break here and there. And what if you need to get inside to get a cup? You have to take the wood out.
Buy new cups. But that day when we were, you were cleaning the bar, we have a glass top, and you had it leaned up. But did we already put it down by the time the earthquake came? No. That was kind of scary.
Yeah.
You should do the close up because I'm gonna drop it.
I think it's gotta look really white.
It kind of matches your shirt. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. It's new.
Hi, Christine and Dwayne and Davey. Illegal fireworks are basically you can't buy them at the stands. They're the ones that typically shoot up in the air, and there's a reason why they don't sell that to the public because those could start fires. It's dangerous.
They look like, when some like New York City does fireworks shit, like that kind of like really big ones. They kind of are to that status.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Yaz, the greatest.
So I'm curious, what are y'all having for dinner or lunch, or where are you guys at? Earlier, I saw Christine say hi. It's been a while, Christine. I can't remember if I said hi or not.
Are you guys in the car, Mikey? Yadira says hi.
Oh my gosh, Yadira. How are you?
Hopefully I'll be in the office tomorrow.
They say it takes like 2 days on antibiotics for you not to be contagious to other people. So technically, tomorrow will be your 3rd day on it. So you're on that borderline.
Jamie's having tilapia and red rice. Sorry.
You're right.
No, I started laughing and then I coughed at the same time.
Oh no, poor baby.
What else is in the bowl?
Cucumber slices right here, and rice underneath the salmon, and then as garnish they give tons of radish. I only like to eat a little bit of it to cleanse my palate.
Hey, Lisa. Hi, guys. Love you so much. You guys are still in the office? Oh. I'm having cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, salad with champagne.
Or champagne. Pinky up. Cheers.
Why aren't you eating? What's that Korean characters?
Gatgimchi. We
I'm
are
just
eating.
slowly.
We are eating. What are you eating? And the stray cat's been coughing too.
A lot of people I feel like have.
So what we have is what our I guess diagnosis is that we had a bacterial upper respiratory infection, and that really gave us like a lot of sinus and congestion. And for me, and eventually James too, I ended up getting pink eye on both of my eyes. James, I think we're getting pink eye and an ear infection on both ears. So it all kind of is connected. So the antibiotics did work for me. Hopefully it works for you. Do you know about superbugs? Superbugs are a type of bacterial infection that is immune to antibiotics, so they don't die.
Ooh. Well, I hope I don't have that.
No, if you do, then the hospitals, they quarantine you and all that.
Yeah, up here. It's 6:16 here, Dwayne. We had a birthday dinner on Saturday, and I was that obnoxious one at the table that was like the whole time.
So it was a private room of a restaurant, and they're trying to squeeze in like, I don't know, like 15 people in this small room. And like out of all types of like restaurants, like we were sitting literally like shoulder to shoulder. So I felt bad for you because at least with me, I don't care. But the person sitting next to you, you didn't know who that person was.
I was hoping we would get a corner seat, but all the seats were claimed already.
Yeah.
And the food was good, but at a certain point, not that it was dry, but I felt like the food all of a sudden got dry, but I think it was my throat, so that everything I ate made me want to cough.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been having that, like, I can't wait not to be sick feeling anymore, because it's been a good, like, week now, like, over it. So don't take your health for granted.
On that note, it's been a while since you were last sick.
Yeah. I even
So
think
you're due time.
Yeah, like for every time you get sick, for every 3 times you get sick, I probably get sick once.
Right.
Right?
I get sick often.
But we'll be good soon. Because I was like all ready to like film these mukbangs, and I was like, no one wants to hear like this.
So this week we're gonna film mukbang, hopefully.
Yeah.
In the next couple of days.
Mark made me porridge the other day. That was really good and helpful.
Yeah.
And delicious.
And pretty.
It was pretty, but you didn't post it.
Did you post it?
No.
We did get hit hard with our sickness. What's up, Ortelia? Don't jinx him. Who, him? Me?
Someone.
Don't jinx us. How old is Haydu?
He's turning 10 this year. Maybe we should go on live for his birthday, his 10th birthday. And he'll eat his, we should get him like a cake or something.
His birthday is on October 20th.
Ben says, I keep seeing a recommendation for BuzzFeed's Black Dad's Barbecue. Do you guys ever get recommendations that you never want to watch?
That I never want to watch? Oh, yes. I think I saw like one video like randomly and I hated it. And then after that, YouTube like kept like on my feed all these other videos that I didn't want to watch. Like I don't know, it's like animals hunting other animals, like that kind of like weird videos. Oof.
So what you're supposed to do when that happens is when you see a video in your feed, do you click on not interested?
No, but who has time to do that?
You have time.
But it doesn't do that anymore because I stopped watching it.
Well, fine, but I'm just saying for being solution oriented versus like having to deal with it every time, I would just click like I don't want to see it. Like, do you ever do that on Facebook when something gross comes up and you're like, I don't want to see that, so you just make sure you don't get suggested that in the future?
I just don't scroll down.
Oh. Put a little whiskey in that lemon and honey. Really is soothing.
Who said that? Jackie. I think Jackie. I concur with Jackie. Every time, like I forced myself to drink alcohol because we were at a birthday party or we were hosting a party, even though I was sick, I would feel good after having a few shots in me. And that might be the alcohol numbing everything. But for that short period of time during that night, I was like, I'm not sick anymore. It's just the next day it really gets you.
So it's just very temporary relief.
Very temporary, yeah.
Hey Juan and Joanne says I love you guys. Love you too. Thanks for watching us. I know it's been a while since we put out an actual like proper mukbang. Do you remember what our last one even was?
The cheese potato one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this today's live video is called Pescatarian ? I feel like we have because James is on this high of just eating seafood only.
Okay, so this is context because it didn't happen overnight. I think I've been mentally not brainwashed, but I have someone on Instagram that I see who posts things that make me feel bad about eating animals, and I don't think her intention is to make me feel bad. It's just that's just the content that she's putting out there. So it's hard for me to I don't know, voluntarily order a steak when I just saw something that makes me not want to eat a steak. So recently, and I would say in the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to if there's a seafood option, then I'm going to try to go that direction more. But I'm not completely I haven't eaten chicken or steak or pork in the last 2 weeks. It's just I significantly have reduced.
I could tell. I was like, what do you feel like eating? Yesterday's California fish curl. I was like, ugh. Even today, what do you want to eat? Poke. Ugh.
No, so you don't really like seafood.
No, I do. I don't like California fish curl that much. But yesterday was okay.
Well, then I will try to go there separate from you then.
Well, the reason why, there's something wrong with California fish roll, but I love good quality seafood.
Uh-huh.
You know, when you order steak and you go to a nice steakhouse versus hometown buffet.
Yeah.
You could tell the difference in steak quality, right?
Uh-huh.
I feel that way about seafood a little bit, and I just tend to think, a nice sea bass at Jake's restaurant at Palm Springs, that was really good. I love to eat seafood like that. But at California fish grill, kind of charred, grilled a little too much, eh?
Well,
on top of soggy French fries, okay.
You have to compromise because you can't
eat
top quality.
No. I know that's why I'm like, okay, for the price point, it's
very reasonable.
It's decent, yeah.
I got my blood pressure taken yesterday at urgent care, and I was kind of nervous about it because I think the last time I got my blood pressure taken was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you just never know with how the mukbangs go or how your normal diet is, where your blood pressure's at. So I was relieved to know that it's normal. So I was like, ooh.
And all my life I've been normal, but then when I went to urgent care, my blood pressure was actually really high. Yeah, the doctor had to talk to me about it. He thinks it's work-related stress.
So the doctor tells you that, but then what can you actually do? if it's for your health, especially, you know.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay.
don't bother.
Maybe make your office a little bit more like I don't know. Do you play like calming music throughout the day? Some people have diffusers, and there's like these nice smells. Like maybe add stuff.
I think it's because like I'm constantly like thinking about work and like work, not worried, but like it's like always on my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi, Ace, Cleo, and Ortelia says I'm a meatitarian.
So are we. We're just temporary being pescatarian.
Stray Cat flew China Air. They had the best airplane food ever. Jamie says, you poor things, but it's nice you feeling better now. I know coughing takes longer to go. Keep taking care of each other. And where are you guys from?
Well, technically, we shouldn't even be on live today because, again, I just recovered and James is still sick. But because we missed last week, we're like, no.
I peeled myself off the couch and I was like, do we have to do it?
We would feel so bad if we missed 2 weeks in a row. So
yeah, it's not like we're in Japan again.
So James mustered up all his NRG to be on live. So thank you.
We're from SoCal. Hey, Miko. And then Ethan, welcome. What is your favorite food? Sushi. Yeah. And then questions for new people in the room.
Ooh, excuse me. So we want to know where you're from, what's your favorite food, and how did you find us?
They get quite a bit of rice. So technically, we could save this and then make some other protein to eat it with tomorrow. I'm not really feeling the cucumbers today, though.
Why?
You want mine?
No.
They don't even look like the crisp, fresh kind. It just looks like
it's been sitting out for a
little bit. Like this is what play cucumbers look like. Jackie is from upstate New York, seafood, and was on my YouTube homepage. Awesome. Hopefully you don't regret it, or it's not one of those situations where they kept recommending it to you and you're like, gosh, I'll just finally click on it.
We're one of those annoying recommendations. I am from New York. I was born in New York. So Jackie, you and I. Adrian asked, hit or miss?
This?
I'm a hit. What are you?
That's fine. Why do you tease me extra when I'm sick?
I'm not teasing you. I'm just asking a question.
I can't keep up with the range of emotions you put me through the last 2 weeks. Because one day it's like the storyline is I'm so sick, don't bother me. That's like your storyline. And then the next day it's like I'm better now. You need to love me more. And then the next day it'd be like, why aren't you like better now? Like it's just been a lot of different things every day.
You are so exaggerating that. Wow. Even when I'm sick, I'm so eggshell around you.
Really?
Yeah.
Eggshell? That's not good. What does that mean? Oh, you're scared of
I don't want to make you feel unhappy because I'm sick. So I try to downplay it and I don't make you do a lot of things.
But why is it that it's not like coincidence, but I feel like not every time, but more times than not, you get sick right before a trip, and that sucks. Not just for me, but it sucks for you. It sucks for the situation. But I don't understand why that happens.
Well, maybe we need to go on more trips. So there are more trips where I'm not sick.
Is that the solution? I was going to say start doing emergency the week before we go anywhere.
Mm.
And then don't stress at work.
Just not go to work.
Yeah.
Actually, that
Take a
causes
date.
me more stress.
Not going?
Yeah, I was so behind in work.
Well, technically, it's very stressful to leave when you're about to go on vacation because you're trying to finish everything.
Yeah.
So So I don't know if there's any like
correlation.
Yeah. Christine says, now I want salmon poke. Before I can't eat salmon sashimi, but now it's my ultimate fave.
For those who are trying to get into eating sushi or like raw fish, I would totally recommend starting off with salmon. Most people like salmon.
Yeah.
Raw.
It's a good introductory fish.
Very good introduction. Don't go to mackerel.
Ooh, no.
Don't go to albacore even. Don't go to squid or octopus.
Ooh, no.
Just stick with salmon first. And as you get used to that, then the most offensive raw fish is good.
Oh, that is perfect, whatever lines those are called.
Yeah.
We bought a new rug, which once I get recovered, I will help us lay it out. But there's not this pattern on it, right?
Salmon pattern?
Like not salmon pattern.
Why
Can
would
you
we get a
imagine?
salmon rug?
That's kind of cool.
No. Heidi would want to eat it. You would want to eat it. I see James on the floor gnawing on the rug.
Hey Perla, how are you? Happy summer. Ortelia says they're from Columbia, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did you think, Columbia?
Oh. Equally as cool.
Chicken, and then YouTube feed. But I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Jamie's from Hawaii. Not feeling well would be two good things, both with the broths are what makes it good. Oxtail soup is the one, and wonton mian soup is the other. Ooh, that sounds good, a wonton soup.
Wonton noodle soup, yeah. We actually had pho, chicken pho, the other day. That was good. But we couldn't finish it. We always finish our bowl of pho too, but we couldn't finish it. Oh, yeah. Joseph, start with salmon and with uni. That is so true. Don't start off with uni. I think most people would freak out because the texture is kind of like interesting, like different.
Well, the texture, when you describe someone what it is, it's like it's a little bit to take in. McNama 29 says chevron lines. Oh yeah, they are chevron.
Yes.
Milk first or last?
In cereal, I would pour the milk first.
I pour it last.
Oh no, that's true. I would. Yeah, you're right. Now that I get cereal, yeah, because I wanna make sure I have just enough milk ratio to the cereal, and I won't know until I pour the cereal first. Yeah. So milk last, but I don't know what you're referencing to.
Yeah, we used to buy the big trays of Costco salmon and would divvy those up and cook them in all different preparations. We haven't bought them in a while.
The hard part about Costco is like, with just two people, it's so hard to buy their chicken, salmon, just anything like that could go bad soon.
Mm-hmm.
What works out for us are like paper towels and toilet paper, frozen food that we could just keep in the freezer.
Non-perishable stuff.
But like salmon, chicken, steak, it's like, how are we gonna eat all this? Yeah.
Watermelon time. I'll be back. Are we keeping our chopsticks?
No. Yeah. Okay. You're going?
Yeah.
To get them? All right. So talk to me. James is not here. Talk to me. Jamie, what do you think about the rising gas price? I don't like paying more anything, but if it's gonna go towards fixing that freaking pothole or somehow help alleviate traffic in the upcoming years, I don't mind paying that extra 6 cents per gallon. But in general, I don't like to pay more than what I should. Oh, we're sharing one?
Oh, okay.
No.
That one's mine. I've been picking. No, you're right. You probably should.
We have another whole. James wanted to buy 2 whole watermelons, so we have another whole watermelon.
Excuse me, hey you. Ooh, they had the really oblong watermelon that I wanted Mark to buy, but he didn't want to get it.
I'm intimidated. I'm scared to know. I don't even know how to cut it, but they look like
It looks
like a cucumber, a giant cucumber or zucchini.
Yeah.
Paul says milk is last. Yes, and cereal. Wow, I could do that too. Ortilia likes pho with tendon. Oh, tendon is really good. I would do tendon. Tripe, not yet, but tendon I will.
Not yet or not ever?
I mean, maybe I could never say never. I sometimes I surprise myself how like sometimes I'm like, I just feel like this just because.
You'll never be okay with eating with your hands.
I don't want to say never. Jackie is from the suburb of Rochester. Well, we're from SoCal, but I was born New York. Everyone agrees. I forgot. Agree with what? What do we say?
Well, you're talking about gas prices. Either gas prices or when you put in milk.
Or salmon first.
Wait, why did we talk about salmon first?
Salmon, when you have sushi, like start with salmon.
Oh, I don't think it's that. That was a while ago.
That was a while ago. What's up, Stephanie?
Stephanie Battle.
That's a good gaming name.
How long did you live in New York, Mark?
I'm such a poser. Like, I talk about it as if I'm a true New Yorker.
Oh my god, you're actually admitting to this?
But I mean, I was made in New York, so I get that cred.
You do,
but people are probably assuming that I like lived there until 34, and then I just came here last year.
That's why every time someone asks you, I was like, "Oh, here we go again." He's from New York. I was like, "How long were you there?" Like, probably like 20 minutes.
No, 6 years. My first 6 years of life. It was very instrumental to my development growth as a newborn to a young child. That shaped to me becoming who I am today. So I am rooted in New York values, New York culture, just New Yorkness. So you married New York. I am New York.
What are you saying? You're weird today.
The meds are affecting me.
The pineapple cart? Have we really ever made tacos at home?
No, but I want to. Costco, I don't see it anymore. I think they only had it one time for Cinco de Mayo or something.
They sold tacos?
They had a taco kit. Remember, we put it in the cart, but then we put it back in the fridge.
Oh.
Because it would have been a nice mukbang video. Christina haven't had uni yet. Kobiri? Tendon when mixed in oxtail soup is good. Yeah. Next time, if we ever make kare kare again, maybe we should add tendon to it. Watch all the Filipinos
That
are like,
sounds
no,
good.
you can't add tendon to kare kare. Well, we'll try it.
What's that pork thing that you keep telling me about in Korean? It's like a hoof or a foot. Leg.
Pork trotter.
Yeah, a couple of people said that you could make kare kare using that piece. And I was like, oh, okay. But
That would be good.
I'm in that phase right now. I don't think I could eat it.
Because it's pork?
Yeah.
We're so sick with seafood.
Hi, Chastity. Yeah, I'm like so excited to like
Be better.
be better. It's almost our 3-year anniversary of having this YouTube channel. So I wanted to do something for that before this month is over. So keep a lookout for that. We don't even know what we're doing yet, but
Do I look 3 years older? For those that have seen some of our earlier videos and who are watching us now, do we look 3 years older? Do you see wrinkles on me? Do you see rolls in my belly? Do you see gray hair?
what is a quirk about each other? Quirk.
That I could share on YouTube Live?
Well, let's define quirk and then we'll share. Like, how do you define quirk? Something
odd.
about the other person? Is mine related to sound?
No, I'll take something else.
No, it's okay. That one's okay.
Wow.
I'm not embarrassed by it. It's just you say I have really good digestion, so I wear it with the badge of honor now. I actually have to do it right now.
Can you show us
No.
when we get to 21 likes?
One of Mark's quirks. Well, you can. Why don't you just tell them my quirk first before I like just go full on you, or do you want me to go first?
No. Here's one. James loves to like squeeze things out.
Okay.
I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll like say, "Oh, Mark, your appointment's up. Please lay down on the bed." And he'll treat me like a client, and he's like a esthetician, whatever. So he'll like look at my neck or my shoulders or my back, and if there's anything to like pick at, he'll roll.
This might be disgusting, but my favorite is the ones where like you think you got it all, but then there's still more underneath. Like there's another layer, and then sometimes like I get so excited that I'll like have to like squeeze him because I'm just so like yeah. That is a quirk, I guess. It's kind of weird. Yours is usually he sleeps before I do, so I'm like laying in bed and then I see shadows in the corner of the room, and it's because he sleeps in such weird angles. Like he'll sleep and then he'll cross his legs in the air, or he'll lay on his belly and both legs are up like this. So it's just like I don't know what you're dreaming about. Like you're surfing one night, you're on a Conan O'Brien interview. Like I don't know what you're dreaming about, but your legs are just always in the air, which is I guess typical of you.
Ever since I was little, like my brother or my mom would be like, "Why are you sleeping like that?" I'm
Right.
like, I don't know.
And I always wonder if like you're sore because you hold that position all night. Excuse me. Brandon asked, where did we get these watermelons? We got them at Walmart Neighborhood Market.
They're 2 for $6, so we got 2.
Watermelon with lemon juice. It changes your life. Oh.
We had something like that before, right?
Hey, Sierra. Welcome.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Colibri Sweet says, try a couple of more years, dear. Y'all look fabulous. Y'all actually look younger in the video than some of the older ones I've seen. Thanks, Shell. Have you guys seen Dr. Pimple Popper on TLC? Yeah. It's like one of those shows where I'm like, I can't watch it, but I'm like, I'll watch the entire episode.
But that show title is so misleading because 90% of those things that she squeezes out, they're not normal pimple.
Or
they're like tumors and stuff.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. And she doesn't even pop them. She just like cuts it and then just takes it out. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you that one time you left it on. Like, he always has a habit of like leaving the TV on. And so like sometimes I'm just like, okay, let me just fall asleep to it. But one night, that was when that show was on. I never really watched it. And so I watched one and they do a really good job at like teasing, like, oh, like what is that? And then it's like coming up next. And then there's that whole like extraction part, and they just only hear the sounds, but you don't see anything. So I like watched the whole episode. She did like a 12 Days of Christmas popping special. No, but they did the song. So it's just like, I mean, I get it. Can you imagine? You did, yeah. That's what you left on the TV.
5 golden pimples.
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous.
But countdowns work because I want to see what number 1 is. Hi, the King. What's up? And Waukesha, Lovelace. I absolutely love you guys, and my favorite food to eat. You guys make the perfect couple I love. Thank you so much. We got some questions for some of our new people in here.
Yeah, we want to know where you're from. What's your favorite food? Sorry. Oh my gosh. I started thinking about the 12 Days of Pimples. Where are you from? What's your favorite food? And how did you find us? Oh my gosh.
Ortelia still versus Blackhead City. So I don't know why, but in Japan, I bought the blackhead thing that you put on your nose.
Oh, the Biore strip.
Yeah, and I love doing that. I like absolutely love it.
They say that's not supposed to be that good for your pores, but whatever. They say a lot of things and it's not true.
Colibri says, enjoy youth while you have and keep yourselves healthy. Absolutely. This latest round of feeling sick made me like, I gotta take better care of myself feeling.
Yeah, we have to be more active. We only did golf lesson one time, and we haven't done it again.
We're falling apart here.
Yeah, we have to go back to the gym or engage in hobbies and activities that require not sitting around. I think NPR said they were sharing a story about this one study that sitting around watching TV for 4 hours a day after work increases the chances of getting like diseases that shorten your lifespan. But they also kind of did a cross study with is that also true for people who have desk jobs and just like whatever? For that, it's not effective. It's inconclusive. It's only when you're at home watching TV on a couch.
So specific.
And they asked why the difference? And it could be because a lot of times when people are sitting at home watching TV, it's usually like, right after dinner. So you're not doing anything. And it also accompanies like eating like junk food and ice cream and snack and not doing anything too. And then you're going to sleep right after that. So it's like the time of the day when that happens. So, yes.
We're totally doing that after this stuff.
And that's who we are. So we just need to also kind of be active.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Do things to combat that. Walking is good. Yeah.
I wonder how long it would take me to walk to work. Probably too far now.
Mhm.
Do you think it's between the 30 to 45-minute range?
I'm gonna
Further,
say it
huh?
probably take you an hour.
Okay. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Well, we were just talking about how you potentially could ride your bike, but it's not a safe route. Excuse me.
You're okay.
Yeah. Sorry for all the coughing, guys.
Lord, Ortelia is singing the song, "The 12 Days of Pimple."
No. It'd take an hour and 22 to walk there. What kind of pace does Google Maps even use?
Okay, let's play a game. What do you think is the average walking speed rate that Google uses? Or we don't even need to. We could just Google average walking miles per hour speed.
So I think I could walk a
Wait.
mile.
But
Oh.
you already kind of know the answer.
How?
Because you know how many miles away your work is. And you looked up how long it's going to take. You just probably do the math.
I wasn't even going to do any of that. You think all this is working right now?
I'm going to say 3 miles per hour.
Well, because I was going to say average mile to walk would take 15. So I was going to do 4.
In my head, I calculate 20. So
Oh.
20, 40, 60.
Laura, did you go home sick too?
Stray says 4 miles. Why is she sick?
I saw her Instagram, and it was a video of her driving, and it said something about. I'm paraphrasing, but I don't think this is exact words. But something about leave your germs at home or something. So I'm assuming you're sick, but
no,
we don't know. Yeah, my boss had enough of my coughing, probably for their own safety. Should we take shots of cough syrup later together?
Come over, Laura.
Colibri says you can start slow and eventually you can increase your pace. Start with a good pair of walking shoes first.
Yeah.
Ooh. Shell says, I found you guys a couple years ago when I was searching Budae and watched this episode. Or watching that episode. Been watching ever since. My favorite food, all of it, and it shows. Love you guys. Well, thanks, Shell. That was a really fun...
let's do it again.
Let's do that one again. We have a lot of... We don't have any more soju, right? We drink all that.
We have a lot of soju.
Oh, we have a lot of soju.
Plain soju.
So, yeah, that just seems like a fun thing.
Do you drink soju with Budae?
It seems very Korean. Oh, Laura's at home.
Oh. Our earthquake, we are, I think, 120 miles away from the epicenter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny because they showed on TV how long it takes for it to reach us. I don't remember the exact time, but as they're on live TV, like the Dr. Lucy, whatever her name is, the earthquake lady, that's always on the live TV. That shows on live TV, an aftershock just happened at Ridgecrest area, and then on the monitor, on the TV screen, you could tell and it had the time till it reaches LA, and then you see the circumference of that going out and out and out. And then and all the reporters were counting down 10, 9, because the screen showed it. And they're like, oh yeah, it's here. So it's funny how they could calculate that.
But yeah, luckily we were safe, no damage here.
Yeah.
I guess the last couple of earthquakes we felt have been more of the rolling type. I don't know what the other one feels like. Not that I want to know, but we do need to consider building our emergency kit because right now we have a lot of ramen, We have some water.
We have soju, beer. We have water in the garage.
Yeah, that
Did
water.
it expire?
I don't think so. Yeah.
We need to make sure we have like flashlights and stuff. Radio, batteries.
How loud are the coughs on the live? Now I'm wondering.
People with earphones are probably like, oh.
You should be the one to talk. You're usually the really loud one in our videos. Watch the sushi Jenga one. Yeah.
We're playing a game.
I'm just saying. Keep slippers under the bed in case glass shatters. Oh, that's a good idea.
Because we do barefoot here.
Laura says we sound the same, James. Let's make a symphony. So Laura was at our party that we were rallying at, and she was at that time also slightly under the weather. And
Was she?
Yeah.
So we probably made it worse for you.
We all had fun.
We all had fun. That's all matters, right?
We don't have apple cider vinegar on hand.
No. But supposedly that is healthy for you.
Isn't it good for your digestion?
Yeah, and a lot of other things too, they say. So they say.
The key elements of survival: ramen, soju, beer, and water.
I mean, if I am stuck and all the markets are closed and you're like, there's nothing to do, there's no power, there's no Wi-Fi, I wouldn't mind, like, hey, let's just enjoy the night and have a shot of soju, I mean, that could be a necessity for insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Technically, we could do that.
I'm gonna trademark that. It's a necessity for insanity.
Necessity for insanity, or sanity.
Sanity. I'll trademark both.
Trademarks cost money. You can't just trademark whatever you want.
But once it approves, hey, you can't use that anymore. Cardi B tried to trademark, and I can't do it. Can you, her or whatever.
Oh yeah, she trademarked that.
She tried to.
Oh yeah,
but they didn't approve it because they're like, well, that's too general, and there's other variations of it and stuff like that. Yeah.
I can actually hear Laura does it really well.
Yeah.
I can actually hear her doing it in my head right now. Oh, I can't do it. I'm trying to do it at the party. Everyone make fun of me. I can't roll my R's.
I can't roll my R's either.
You can roll your body though. Hey.
No.
What?
Yeah, I can't roll my R's. My Spanish teacher hated me for that.
I'm sure he didn't hate you.
So I had to pretend Pedro, I would have to pretend I'm rolling my R.
Yeah, I know the struggle.
And in Spanish class, they make you read out loud too. It's ugh.
Your Spanish name is Marcos.
Marcos. And then in AP Spanish, the test, part of the AP test is there's a recorder and you have to record yourself reading a passage.
I remember that was hard because everyone else was doing it at the same time. So you're you had the headphones on and then you're like, una bolígrafo es muy blah, 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 blah. But then you hear everyone else talking at the same time. It's kind of hard. Oxen, hi. Laura says, shoot, you both were getting down dancing that night. So there was one part of the night where I was like, why am I on the ground? And then I forgot about that until you mentioned it the next day. But why were we even dancing like that? I felt like you provoked it.
No, you were trying to do a sexy dance. I was like, okay, Mark's next. So I did a sexy dance.
But why did it involve me?
Because you were already on the ground, so I used you as a prop.
I'm not a prop. I'm your husband. Is that how you see me? A prop? An accessory in this game called life? Yeah, me being sick, I have less sass than normal.
Good.
Because
I'm enjoying it.
it's more energy to be sassy. I'm just
I'm-
more like, oh.
I am enjoying it with a capital E.
When was the last time you gave each other momos?
Recently, I
yeah.
gave you a Momo and you gave me a Momo.
Yeah.
You gave me a Momo because like, I'm sick. I just need to do something. I was like, ugh.
And I think you got it because
I did something smart.
I made you play a game and you got it.
Yeah, or
Something
I
like
said,
that.
yeah, I got something right.
I got a haircut recently, and I was all excited because I like filming right after having a haircut because I like looking fresh in the video. But like since I've been sick for the last 2 weeks, all the hair's grown back again.
Hashtag mukbang problems. So let's film tomorrow then.
Well, I asked you to film, but it was that day you had really bad pink eye.
I'm not gonna film having pink eye. Like it
Can
was
you-
it was to the point where both my eyes, I couldn't open it. It was crusted.
He
shut.
looked like those horror movie mummies where, like
It was
they
like
sewed.
sewed tight.
And I was like, oh, that would have been a good thumbnail. Like if you had pink eye and we ate pink foods.
I mean, if he see, I think that's why we're kind of hovering around like the 12, 13,000 subscribers, is because for some people, they would use this as, I'm gonna seize the opportunity. I have pink eye, it's crusty. I'm just gonna put myself out there and have people watch, at least for me and probably you too, like my mind doesn't go in that direction. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put myself in that. No. But
Yeah.
maybe I have to rethink my approach. Maybe
Because honestly, how many times?
a pink eye is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your pink eye.
Well, I don't really have it.
Cough in my
Your
eye.
pink eye was more extreme than mine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, mine was like, all right. Put flashlight matches, one set of clothes, first aid kit, spam, water, canned soup, and the merch. So we have soup, we have water, we have spam, no first aid kit, sorry. It's because I'm sick and I'm just not enunciating
Just
things
blame
right.
everything on being sick then.
I don't even know what that word is, so it's okay. Anyways. Whatever. Yeah. I did not go to work today. No, I just couldn't.
I didn't
would do
go
that.
all week last week.
So it's funny because Laura says, "From what? Did James fart in your pillow?" So that is a thing because I googled that.
Yeah, you're like, you could get it by farting. I was like, what?
Is that real? I don't fart on his pillow. I'm like classier than that. I just lift my leg and fart, but like I don't like do it on things where his
And
eyes
that's
are
when me and
touching.
Hattie was like, duck and cover. Ah! It's like a grenade.
That totally seems like a, what are those called? Urban, like those myths. What's up, the Cougar? Thanks for joining us. I'm screaming. I can't even laugh properly right now with my man voice. Hey, what's wrong with the man voice? I do sound more huskier than normal.
Mm.
You like it? No?
You have the type of voice that doesn't sound husky right now. It's just sounds
Nasally?
like nasally, yeah.
Yeah. Rachel, hi, how are you?
We've been okay. We are kind of sick. I'm almost like recovered, and James is like in the middle of being sick.
Nothing's wrong with it.
Calm
just
down
doesn't
there,
sound
the
like me.
cougar. Please calm down. So after this, we're gonna rest a little bit. I'll make you some hot green tea.
Oh, so I had to ask you, is there caffeine in green tea?
Just a little bit. Not
Because
enough.
that night that I had green tea, that was the night I couldn't sleep. And I was like,
Well, it's probably because you slept a lot in the day. Green tea doesn't have that much caffeine for you to stay awake, in my opinion. And I don't think you're that sensitive to caffeine. You are? No, you're like, I want the name is cafe.
I only drink one of those like once a month.
But still, you are not like
All my
super
vitamins
diet.
are at work. I take a multivitamin. Does that count?
We have vitamin B12.
I don't even know what that does.
Hmm.
Laura, OC Fair? Question mark. You know what? The plan, I want to go this weekend, but I don't know.
Well, sure. Or are you free?
Did you see my
Bunch of texts.
Yeah. I tried to leave you off of the ones that you didn't include on, but if it was already there, I was like, it's easier just for me to send it. So please bear with me.
Hmm.
But we go to the OC Fair every year. This year will be our 13th year.
Going. Although 1 year I had to miss out because I was really sick.
You didn't miss out completely though. You went on the other day. You didn't miss out the whole. You were able to go with me like separately,
Oh,
and then you were like, dead.
but that don't count. Talking about the group one.
What group?
Yeah.
Just stir up drama. Okay, well, I'm like fading,
Okay.
but you know,
We passed the hour mark.
yeah, thank you guys for being a trooper. I'm sure, you know, if I was
kinda
watching this,
annoying.
I wouldn't watch this. 'cause
It's
I
like,
was coughing the
it's
whole
like
time.
2 Asian guys, one's coughing and one's like weird.
Which one are you?
Well,
Why are you weird? You didn't do anything that was
I
weird.
didn't say I was weird.
So I'm weird and I'm the coughing one? Nice tank top. Don't flex. This is a shadow. That's not really anything. I haven't seen him lift anything that was for exercise in like years. Go fart in his pillow. I'll show you. Shut your eyes right up.
It doesn't shut my mouth.
I'm concerned. Dogs can't get pink eye, right? Because I like fart everywhere.
I
Then
think
Henry
they
just, like,
have their
lays.
own version of pink eye, and they have their own version of the flu and bacterial infection.
Yeah.
Different strains of bacteria. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed. We enjoyed hanging out with you tonight. Please wish us good luck. Please send positive vibes, especially over towards James, so that he could be 100% better. We will.
Because once I get better, it's gonna be daily uploads. It'll be every day. It'll be like, today I brushed my teeth. Mukbang today. Today I backed out my car. Like I'm on this. Like I want to do videos of everything.
Do bathroom mukbangs.
Bathroom mukbangs. That's how you get sick again.
No, you're building up your immune system.
So because now I'm sick, I shouldn't be sick for another 2 years, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
All right. Well, have a great rest of your week, guys, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye. Do tacos.